Welcome to the Langham, London. My name's Rashid, I'm the head concierge, and I'm going to show you through to the hotel. This is our main lobby, and from here we've been welcoming guests since 1865. We have 380 rooms, 42 suites, and welcome guests from all over the world. When I first started, Google was the yellow pages, and our speed dial was your memory, so you had to remember all the numbers because you couldn't be looking up numbers for guests when they needed restaurants booked quickly. We've had royalty through the doors, prime ministers, heads of state, many actors and actresses. The Langham has been a site for many movies. This room as well, it was used in filming of movies. You know, there are many requests you get. Some are odd, some are sort of seem really bizarre, but we just take them all on board and try and make them come true for the guests. One of my most interesting requests was we had a family staying at the hotel, and it's London and it's raining. So they said, listen, we just want to go somewhere where the sun's shining and walk on a beach. So in the space of a day, we managed to arrange them a private jet to take them over to the Canary Islands, where the weather was glorious, and they came back the same day. A family that came over, they basically didn't adjust their watches, so they were up during the night and sleeping during the day, obviously with all their children, and so during the night time they wanted to make sure that their children could get ice cream. So we got an ice cream van to park up outside the hotel all through the night so they could come down and help themselves whenever they wanted it. One time we had a guest who had come over from the United States. They were trying to track down a very old friend, so they only had the basic information of where they worked back in whenever it was. So from there we went back to the companies, checking with HR departments to find out if they moved on, then getting information like that. And eventually we managed to filter it all through and find them for them. One of the most important things, and one of the things which I think is unique about the Langham, is that even though we have the historic building and the grandeur of it, the people that work here, and not just within the concierge but within the whole hotel, they have a way of welcoming people so that they don't feel out of place. It was the first grand hotel built in 1865. It had elevators, it had electricity, which was revolutionary in those days. So yes, it was a unique property. Obviously the building itself is beautiful. It had a lot of history and it still has that history now. The Palm Court is the original birthplace of afternoon tea, and we've been serving afternoon tea here since 1865 when the hotel opened. Our sandwiches, our pastries and our scones are all prepared under Michel Roux's team of chefs, and a lot of our pastries are selected seasonally to fit in with things that are happening in London, like Wimbledon or the Chelsea Flower Show, and the creations that they make are reflective of those events in London. So this is the wonderful Wigmore Tavern. It's probably the newest, oldest looking pub in the area. It specialises in the various craft beers, wines by the glass, and we're fortunate enough to have our menu created by Michel Roux's team, and he has got some wonderful complimentary dishes to go with your pint of beer or your glass of wine or your gin and tonic. One of the most popular ones is our giant cheese toasty. It's usually for sharing. I've yet to find somebody who's managed to tackle it all by themselves. Every now and then I might sneak in and sample said cheese toasty with somebody else, obviously. But yes, it's definitely a great place to come. After being here for 30 years, it's like part of my whole life. It's my second home, shall we say. I'm proud that I've helped bring the Langham to where it is now. Obviously there's a lot of people that have been involved in that, but a big part of guests when they arrive at the hotel is their welcome, their experience, and my team is very much fundamental to that. If you want to drive an Aston Martin around Silverstone with an F1 driver, if you need a tuxedo for tomorrow night for a private event or a ball, if you want to walk on a beach when it's raining in London, you can come and see us at the Concierge. We can make that happen.